Welcome to The Actor's Choice, where the actors and actresses have a chance to talk about themselves and their careers. Join us now for the next hour as we explore the marvelous industry of acting by actors and actresses from today's exciting show business world. And now, direct from Hollywood, here's your host, Ron Brewington.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ron Brewington, and welcome to The Actor's Choice, brought to you by Photography as an Art, Harvey Brandman, Master Photographer, located at 1307 North San Fernando Boulevard in Burbank, California. And attorney Ron Irwin's new book, Haiku, Style, Passion, Heart. And author Larry Buford's book to the future, Time Travel, Message in a Capsule. And State Farm agent Carla Green, who says, and I quote, "And like a good neighbor,
Tanya Kersey is passionate about showing filmmakers how to master the business of successful movie making so they can share their vision with the world and make a living doing what they love. While being widely known as the filmmaker's career coach, Tanya is probably best known as the founder and executive director of the prestigious Hollywood Black Film Festival, HBFF, which she launched in 1998. Through the film festival, Tanya has helped discover and launch the careers of nearly 1,000 independent filmmakers from over 25 countries around the world. Since its inception, Tanya has wanted to take the festival abroad to educate, enlighten, and empower talent throughout the African diaspora. In 2011, she did just that, journeying to Nigeria to host the Nollywood edition of the Hollywood Black Film Festival. Her goal was to educate Nigerian talent on the critical tools and information needed to compete successfully in the global entertainment industry, and to encourage them to expand their vision and careers beyond borders. Tanya's vision is simple, yet powerful, to serve as a beacon of light to master filmmaking, storytelling, and acting, grounded in humanism, innovation, and diversity. Her mission is a call to action to nurture and develop Black creative talent throughout the diaspora, and through the infinite power of their stories and images, help them shape the creative global community and consciousness for now and in the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've just seen our first guest, a longtime friend and colleague, and who we are very proud to have her here today. Now, she's known as the Filmmaker Success Mentor, a title that she worked for very hard to get. The former New York City resident says, quote, "I help filmmakers get their films financed, seen, and sold." Sounds good to me. Ladies and gentlemen, Tanya Kersey. Hey, fine, good to see you.
Great to be here.
That video. Off the hook.
You know who did that? Bobby Martis.
Yeah, I saw that.
He edited it.
Yes, he does good work.
Yeah. That was when I was getting an award. I got a Lifetime Achievement Award for my work with Nollywood filmmakers.
Yes.
And that was the kind of the preview for that.
You go to the right people in this town, because you know everybody. Who is it that you don't know? I mean, from the time you first came here, I knew you, this person knew you, and before long it snowballed. You know everybody. You know who, and that's what we try to tell people is the secret of success.
Yeah, that
knowing
is.
who to go and how to get them.
No, it's creating relationships. That's
Yes, ma'am.
all that it's about. It's forget, everyone's so much into the talent and the stories. If you don't have people and you don't know people, no one's ever going to see your talent.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, I understand your motto is, quote, strategy, action, breakthrough. Explain.
Yeah, well, strategy, like I was just saying about the talent, you have to have a strategy for your career. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Even for your projects, you don't just make a film. You have to know where you want it to land, and that's where strategy comes in. And then the action is you have to actually do something. You got to get up, out of the house. And
You got to get up out the house?
You do. And you've got to really, really work to make things happen to yourself.
That's a four-letter word.
I know, right?
I thought I could sit in the house and kick back and get the J-O-B.
Wait for the phone to ring, sit by the pool. No. Nah.
Amazing. Because this town is full of a dime a dozen talent.
It is.
A lot of it.
Yeah, it is. There's so much talent in this town, so you have to stick out. I always say it's a sea of beige. And you have to stick out in that sea of beige. How are you going to stand out? And people always say, oh, I have the best script. No, that's not going to do it.
No.
You still have to stick out your brand, who you know, all of those things come into play.
I hope that people are taping this show today because with you two ladies here today, they're going to get a whole lot of education today.
Yes.
You can believe that. You can believe that. Let's go back to where you first started from. You went to school. You're from the East Coast like myself.
New Yorker.
The city's so nice they named it twice.
Native New Yorker, New York.
Amen, sister. Amen. Now, you went to school, Ivy League, of course, okay? And then you did a few other things. You came back this way to L.A.
Yes.
As an actress.
Yes. That's how I got out here. My agent, said, you need to go out to L.A.
Yes.
And I had just finished doing The Cosby Show as Vanessa's stand-in. So, we were the B team there. And, after being on that show, it was like, I have to get out there and do it on myself, do it on my own.
Gotcha.
So I started writing my first book, and that kind of brought me out here as well. And as soon as I got out here, things started to happen really quickly.
Now, you don't have to answer this one, but when you first saw the Hollywood sign, where did it get you at?
Now, you know what? I don't think I saw the sign for the first couple of years. I really don't. I was all about business. It was like Hollywood sign, okay, that's cool, but let's get down to business.
Yeah, business, indeed. Now, you did a lot of voiceovers, commercial films, and movies as well?
Yes.
You got really deep into it. You were also later an entertainment journalist,
Yeah.
a film critic, a consultant. You went on a lot of junkets, didn't you?
I did, and guess
Yes.
who I saw on a lot of them?
I wonder who.
Mr. Ron Brewington.
We had fun. And
Yeah.
Tanya, we had some great fun. We saw a lot of
It
movies.
was great. Met a lot of people.
Met a lot of people.
People always say, "Who did you interview?" I said, "Who didn't I interview?"
Thank you. Thank you.
They're like, "Do you know Brad Pitt?" I said, "I interviewed him."
Yes.
They can't believe it.
No.
But we lived the life.
Indeed.
For a long time.
Indeed. That's why I got that habit of giving silver dollars out.
Yes.
I mean, you walk up to Steven Spielberg, you say, Steven, have a silver dollar. And
Exactly.
he looks at you. This is the first dollar. You just got a brand new movie. This is the first dollar of profit that you're going to make on that movie.
Wow.
He appreciates it. That's the way we do it in this thing. Got to have a hook.
Yes.
Got to have a hook. Now, in 1983, you did something that you were a pioneer. We thank you for doing that. You founded Black Talent News.
Yes.
Tell us about
I was
it.
trying to think out what was 1983. Being that I was from New York, the way that I came out here is I used to read the trade papers.
Yes.
But there was nothing ever for us, for Black people. And so while I was writing my first book, I decided that, I went to Hollywood Reporter, nothing. Went to Daily Variety, nothing for us. And there were so many things going on in town for us. And so that's how I started. It actually started for actors. And by the time I retired, really, really early, it was basically about filmmakers and film. And I just say, everything I've done is God-led. There was just always a divine purpose to my life because none of this was planned. I thought I would be an actress forever.
I remember when you first started that paper, that magazine, you used to do it out of your house.
Yes,
I'd come to your house all the time,
Yes.
knock on the door,
And I'd be putting together paper.
putting it together.
Yes, I know. It was something else. It really was. I miss it from time to time, but it's rough being out there on the junkets. But we traveled all over the world to different things. We went to all the premiere parties. I mean, we lived the life.
Live the life, but you had to
Yeah.
work for it too.
Yes, we did work
Yeah,
for
this
it.
ain't just a giveaway.
No, it's not. It never
Yes,
is.
no, it
People
never
just
is.
don't know, the dues that you pay.
Right. Because in this town, they don't give you nothing.
No, they
Nothing
don't.
from nothing leaves nothing. Now, you were admired by many, many people. The Daily Variety, one of the top newspapers in this town for entertainment, called you an urban Hollywood mover and shaker.
Yes, I was so proud of that. It was a while ago, but they put together a list of who all the urban Hollywood movers and shakers were, and I made the cut. So I was just blown away.
Wow.
And it was just, it kind of was an acknowledgement of the work that I was doing.
Got you. Well, we just happen to have this small video of you insider urban Hollywood. Red carpet. Go. Problem now, he'll bring it back to you. But when you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Now, a lot of people come out here with illusions of grandeur.
Yes, they do.
What do you tell them?
I try to tell them that, talent is a dime a dozen.
Amen.
So you have to bring more. That goes back to my sea of beige.
Mm-hmm.
You have to bring more. You have to stand out. Making a movie is not all about story. It's
Okay.
about money.
Oh, yeah.
And so, people don't necessarily care about your talent in terms of telling the story. They want to know how it's going to sell and who it's going to sell to.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for a lot of people, I'm a street talker. I'm from New York, so of course. But I think for a lot of people, they have those expectations of grandeur.
Right.
And then they come out, and especially once they talk to me, they're exhausted, just seeing what it takes. Like I coach a lot of filmmakers in groups, and lots of them don't make it through the entire program because it's just too much for them. Wow. But it's reality.
Yeah.
And so the ones that stick with it, they always do good.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like your sayings that you have. I have one that I'd like to share with you. It's about the word star. I say to people, what's a star? I don't know. It's rat spelled backwards.
Oh, my goodness.
Understand the video's ready to go? Roll it, please. That again. All right. 1998. That's the year you founded the Hollywood Black Film Festival. What a thing. What a life. We loved it. I mean, you met a bunch of people, a whole lot of people, gave away a whole lot of business cards, definitely. You had me as a judge on the documentary category.
Yes.
I loved it.
We always bring you back as a judge.
I'm not gonna. Did you need me? Do you want me? That was a lot of fun. We learned a lot. From that, and I'll say this very quickly. We learned, and I tell people this: if you're in a film festival or you want to do whatever you want to do and put it up for a showing, go to the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. Get the sheet that tells you what they look for in a documentary.
Yes.
And follow that.
Yeah.
Because we had a lot of feature films that people would have. And they would try to slip that one in and say, well, this is my documentary. No, that was a feature film, buddy. Okay? In this town, we knew one thing. Like you say, information and knowledge are what makes you a powerful person in this town.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's really what it is.
So now let's take a look at HBFF, as we called it, in the year 2013. Roll it.
This is the Hollywood Black Filmmakers Festival. Shout out to everybody who is anybody who's got a story to tell. Be creative, do your thing. God's blessing.
You're saying, why? Why him? Why us? Why?
We don't have to kill anybody, okay? They didn't do anything to us. We have a choice.
For what? You know what? You need help.
Science fiction is very popular right now, but those movies cost a lot of money to make.
A really close was picked up, and he analyzes it. And once he comes through, it's a hologram.
And the grand prize winner, Avenue H.
I take money from anybody to make a movie.
Listen, I did do Scary Movie 5. I'll just put it out there.
When I get famous, I plan on.
Okay. That brought back a lot of memories when I saw that.
It sure did. I mean,
Gosh.
the festival is my baby, but it's everybody's baby, because we have filmmakers that have submitted all the years, every single year, and they just keep coming back. And I always get messages and telling me, how I was the start of their career by coming to the festival. I mean, everybody has really great memories. And there's one thing that I learned about, running an organization and doing an event like that is it really starts from the top, going down. And so, I had the vision and everything, but I had to make it like home. So we're a big family. Every year there's a new family coming in, but that's how it's treated. And the filmmakers feel so special because they really are the stars.
Wow. I remember one year you were at the Roosevelt Hotel.
Yes.
I mean, we turned that place out.
Mm-hmm.
It was everybody downstairs, upstairs, here, there,
Every
everywhere.
place. We had that whole second floor, and this is like the major hotel in Hollywood where all the history of Hollywood is. And yeah, we're thinking about going back to it next year.
So the possibility, is that the word?
Oh, yeah, no, we're actually, and I guess I can announce it here. You've got it fresh. We're going to do the first inaugural HBFF TV Festival. And the reason for that, I don't know if you remember, years ago, Spike Lee did that with Black Filmmaker. Remember? And they did that at the Writers Guild. And, now with Netflix and Hulu and all of these streaming options, television is really big. And filmmakers are making TV shows, and they're taking their films and splitting them up into TV shows. So I figure that this is an opportunity for people to bring their pilots and us to watch pilots for 2 days. So that's going to happen first, and then the festival will be in October.
Of this year?
Yes. Oh, no.
Of
Next year, yes.
Okay.
The TV festival will be in February, and the festival itself will be in October. So we're really looking forward to it.
Technology has done a lot of things over the years for us, hasn't it?
Oh, my God. I was thinking the other day, when we first started out, films were coming in these big cans, heavy cans, 35 millimeters. And if it was a certain length, you were bringing 2 of them in there. And now there's nothing. There's all electronic. So it's really changed of how things are working in the industry.
You got computers, you got everything.
Everything.
When I was a kid, I ain't going to tell my age, but we didn't have computers. We didn't have that stuff. Oh, my goodness. Minority filmmakers. Tell us about them, please.
Well, I don't like to use the word minority. I just say people of color. In terms of that, because we're not the minority. People of color are actually more of us than they are of anything else. So, and I think we get pigeonholed by that, and I think that it's really incumbent upon us to change the narrative. So they don't look at us as minorities. Look at, what was the film? Oh gosh, I can't think of the name of the film. Black Panther.
Yes.
Look at that.
The money that was
Look at the money.
Yeah.
That's no minority film. All right. So, and our culture is so pervasive. It's all over the world. I remember the first year we did the film festival, and the award was for the specific film. And the filmmakers came up, and everybody had thought they were white. And they came up, and they were Aborigine from Australia. It's always a learning thing. We've had films from Japan. There are Black people in Japan, in China, all over Europe. We're everywhere. Our culture is so big. So, it's really, that's a fun part of the festival, is to meet people who come from all over the world.
Wow. Now, the course that you give, tell us about that, please. How do I get involved in it? Where's it given, et cetera, et cetera?
Well, what I do is I coach filmmakers. I don't do it one-to-one. I do it one-to-many. So I do group coaching programs, and for filmmakers that are at all different stages. So there's a program for filmmakers who are just starting out, who have nothing but a script and an idea, and we go through script development and everything else. And then there's other filmmakers who have made their film already, but like most of them, they have no plans. So now we got to figure out how to get it distributed, So I like to get filmmakers for the first part, because then they don't have as many problems. They know exactly what they're going to do coming in, and they have a plan, and like I said, a strategy. So that works really well. And then I have a new thing. I formed the Breakthrough Filmmaker Success Academy, and I did that. It's called the Netflix Filmmaker Information, Education, and Transformation, and that's what you get. You get information, you're educated, and then your career is transformed. And basically, it's like 60 different courses. And it launches next month, so I'm really excited about that. I wanted to do this for years, and finally pulled it all together. So it's a big undertaking, but it's also about legacy for me, because that will always be there, and that academy will always be there. So I'm really happy, really proud of it. And so filmmakers will have a place to go to learn the business, because I have seen disaster stories. I remember one of my clients came and he told me that he had paid a producer $20,000 to do his key art. He had just written his script. You know, and there's so many scams out there and things like that, and they buy into your dreams, you know, and so you have to be really careful. And then, like I said, it's not just about story, so you want to be really smart, and that's what being in the academy does. It puts you with a group of people that, you know, are all working towards the same goal. You're being educated, you're networking, and you're kind of getting all in one lump.
Yes.
So that's called the Breakthrough Filmmaker Success Academy, and you can actually go to the website, which is www.breakthroughfilmmakersuccessacademy.com.
Can you say that again, please?
Right. www.breakthroughfilmmakersuccessacademy.com. And they can also go to my website and kind of learn about me and see what programs I have.
Very exciting website, by the way.
And thank you. I worked hard on it. It's www.tanyakersey.com.
Wow.
So, yeah. And another thing that I have is I have a free Facebook group.
Okay.
It's called Breakthrough Filmmaker Success Support Group. You can actually put that in a search in Facebook.
Okay.
And it's a free group for filmmakers that, you know, are looking to up-level their career. So come join the community, even if you're just starting out. You can ask questions, you know, the whole thing. And we do live streams, and a whole bunch of things are happening there. But it's a great place to build community, to meet people, and to learn.
How about job shopping? Will that help them out?
Job shopping,
They're
how?
looking for a job.
What kind of job?
Well, as a filmmaker, they got the skill now. How do they market? There's a lot of things that go on in this town. You got to have an agent. You got to have a publicist. You got to have all these other people.
Well, you know, it's not. I don't look at it as a job, really.
Okay.
You know, you have projects that you're working on, but you just can't do it. Lots of filmmakers just go and shoot, and then they figure it's great, and they haven't gotten any information on how to actually do the film.
Right.
How is it going to make money? I always ask filmmakers, how is your project going to make money?
Right.
They have no clue.
No clue. Right.
And, you know, that's what you're not doing. It's not a charity.
Right.
So you want to make sure that you really know what you're doing. Okay. That's my big thing, is don't spend all your time making movies. You know, get yourself an education and get out there and actually make it happen.
Got you. As I prepared for this interview today, I saw a message that, will you welcome filmmakers to your product? Roll it, Tony.
There are thousands of filmmakers out there trying to do exactly what you're trying to do, with the same dream and the same hopes. And you can easily get lost in the crowd and never get that film made. Well, I'm here to help you. My name is Tanya Kersey, and I'm a filmmaker's career coach, better known as the founder and executive director of one of Hollywood's most prestigious film festivals. I want to help you develop yourself in such a way that brings everything about who you are to the front and center. I want to help you become a powerful player in Hollywood, so you can make a difference in your life and the life of others through your vision and your talent. So if this is something that's really calling you, something that you really want to do, you want to become an amazing talent and get great results, it's time to kick your career into action. And I want to help you. If you click the link below.
Okay, all right. All right. You are dedicated to what you do. You've been doing it for a long time.
Yes.
I want to thank you very much for stopping on by today.
It's been great.
You know, I got something for you. I got to give you one of them silver dollars.
Yes.
Every time.
My silver dollars.
Yes,
I've been getting these for the past 15 years.
And while we're at it, Tanya, I believe it has your name on that.
Thank you so much. Oh, that's nice.
Indeed.
I appreciate
Thank
it,
you
Ron.
again.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's been a long. By the way, how you girls doing?
The girls are fabulous. I'm now a grandmother of two.
Go, lady,
a
go.
9-year-old grandson and a 2-year-old grandson.
Ouch,
so
ouch.
I'm living the life.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Wow. This is the Actor's Choice. I'm your host, Ron Brewington. A wonderful guest that we had today. We got another one coming up in just a moment. The studio of Harvey Bart Brandman Photography is an artist, proud to offer you a $100 discount off any photo package valued at $300 or more. Now, Harvey has been in the business for nearly a quarter of a century, and he certainly knows how to take care of his customers. So please give him a call today at 818-954-9294. That's 818-954-9294. You'll be glad that you did it. By the way, please tell Harvey that you heard about his offer right here on The Actor's Choice. High Cool Style. Passion, Heart. It's the latest release from author and attorney Ron Irwin. The book was inspired by the author's first exposure to haiku well over a half-century ago. Now, this experience produced within him a deep passion to experience Asia, what he did later as a U.S. Marine. Now, the book is available in paperback at lulu.com. Now, Irwin says he'll give 20% of net book sales split evenly between the veterans of foreign wars and Vietnam veterans of America. Book to the Future, Time Travel, Message in a Capsule. It's a new book by author Larry Buford. It's a historical and faith-based account of how what we do and follow today will affect us tomorrow. The author also calls it an adventure for those who want to travel back through time. The book is now available in paperback for only $17.95 from Amazon, so please get your copy today. And now, a word from State Farm agent Carla Green. Roll it.
Let me ask you something. What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle? A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more. Because the State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just four walls and four wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve? Let me help you with that. Give me a call. State Farm agent Carla Green, 213-239-9675. I look forward to speaking with you.
Thanks, Carl. And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. For more information, call 213-239-9675. That's 213-239-9675. And finally, if you have a product, a service, or an upcoming event that you'd like to see advertised on this program, please call 323-533-1036. That's 323-533-1036. And now, ladies and gentlemen, roll it. Okay, we get into it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we had a little problem there. My next guest is a lady that we see each and every year since we started this program. She's been there with us. We know her because she has a purpose. She's a lady on a mission. She's an actress, a choreographer, and most of all, she's the founder and executive director of the Little Miss African American Scholarship Pageant. Please welcome Lisa Ruffin.
Hello, Ron.
Hello there, Lisa.
How are you today?
I love all the time because she knows that I had a daughter named Lisa.
Yes.
It's a very special. When I see a Lisa, I go, ooh, love that Lisa. You have done a lot of stuff. And
yes, I've worked very hard in my life.
Yes, I remember when you first came, we were celebrating our 100th broadcast of this program, and thank you for being there for us.
That was such an honor.
How many years are you at now?
I'm not telling. No, it's actually it's my 26th year of Little Miss African American.
26 years.
We've got over 200 girls that have graduated from college. Some are doctors, lawyers, journalists, nurses, mothers. They're doing great stuff. We really are changing the world.
Wow. And you did it. You and a lot of other people.
And the best, no, only because I have great staff. I have a wonderful group of women and men who work really hard and who are totally dedicated to Little Miss African American. It was my idea. I created it, but I have the best group of women who are completely dedicated to making sure that these girls understand how important they are and how important their history is, and to give them confidence to allow themselves to dream and to even teach them how to dream. Some girls don't even have vision.
Right. They don't.
So that's what our purpose is.
Yes, they live in a world of fantasy. There's a world of reality out there,
right.
Unfortunately, yes. Now, let's put that next video up, that next picture. It's taking of you and the poster that you use. That one right there, that's the one. And can you hold it for just a moment, please? Give our folks out there to go out there and get a piece of paper and a pen and write down some very valuable information off that screen. This is the 26th Annual Scholarship Pageant. The lady that you see up, please tell us, who's that little young lady up front, please?
That's Nazarene El Shabazz, and she is the current queen of Little Miss African American. Very talented little girl. But the one thing that I love about Naz is she was in it. She was in Little Miss African American for 4 years. And usually girls will give up after their first or second year. Even though they're learning how to speak and how to present themselves. We have great educators and great workshop and classes that we give the girls.
Mm-hmm.
But she was determined that she wanted the crown. So she kept working. She worked so hard every year. She'd come back. She finally achieved her goal. And then one of the girls said, I don't know why you doing it again. You ain't going to win. And she said, yes, I am. You know, she was determined. She had the confidence, and she never stopped.
Good.
And I just thought that was such an amazing quality for like a 8-year-old girl.
I hope that wasn't a friend that said that, because if she did, that ain't a friend of mine.
It's not a friend anymore.
Thank you. Thank you. God, I hate when people tell you something that you really, you know. Who's the best person in this room as far as you're concerned?
Me.
You. Thank you. No question. See, how, no hesitation. She knows it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people have to know. Self-assurance is one of the things you got to have in this world.
Confidence is everything.
Confidence, yes.
Yeah.
Indeed. Okay, let's go to the next picture. And Lisa, who is this?
This is...
That's your princess there.
My Nazarene.
Yes.
That's my queen.
That's your queen. Okay.
That's little Naz.
Can you go to the next one, please? Okay. Now there's Nazarene and the court.
And some of my former queens, Princess Map, and oh my goodness.
Look
at
how
all
dressed
the
up
girls.
these ladies are.
Don't they look
clean.
It's so nice to see little girls look like little girls. And that's another thing about Little Miss African American. We do not wear makeup. I just let them start wearing lip gloss, okay?
Okay.
And the 12-year-old girls, I finally just say, okay, we could do French manicures. Mind you, I've been doing this for a while, but I want them to be little girls. No way is it that the little girl pageant with all the makeup.
Yes.
Todders Teens or whatever that was.
Shirley Temple type.
Yeah. No. We don't. We have to present ourselves. We have to speak. We have to do book reports. We have to, learn about our history and learn to wear our cap, which is what our motto is: confidence, awareness, and pride.
Go ahead.
As long as you're confident in yourself and aware, which you get through reading and paying attention, and proud of who you are, which you got to know your history. Hey, you have to know what we come from. Where's our blood from?
Right.
We had kingdoms, and we were queens, and invented things. Like, I don't understand how kids don't get math. We invented math. We invented the abacus. Why are they struggling? But they don't know this.
Right.
So we're just trying to enlighten them about their history and who they are.
Amen. Amen. Next picture, please. Okay.
Oh, that is...
Thank you.
We have been doing an African-American dance for 20-something years, and I've tried to retire this piece of choreography.
Why?
Because if I hear it in my dreams, I hear it at night. For 26 years, I've been hearing the same song and the same choreography. But last year we had an alumni year, and I said, no, we're done. We put an end to it, period.
No more alumni?
No, no, the dance.
Oh, okay.
Just the dance, the jingle bell, the little African dance.
Okay.
All of my girls were like, Miss Lisa, they just jumped up in the middle of the show and started doing an African dance number. I said, oh my goodness, okay. So they love it. But what we did is we resurrected it. We've got new costumes. We have a new mix of music.
Right.
And we're doing an African dance number. So everybody, you need to come just for that, if nothing else, but to see my brilliant girls.
Right. Now, Lisa's a very humble lady, but I'm going to take a few moments and tell you who she is. Lisa Ruffin is a multi-talented performing choreographer. Born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, she entered Carnegie Mellon University at the age of 16 and then went on to New York to complete her education at the Juilliard School of Music. The first video she choreographed, Joanna, won an American Music Award. Her choreography credits include UPN's Moesha and The Steve Harvey Show. She also choreographed the artist's journey for Paul Allen's Experience Music Project, produced by Digital Domain, and worked with the Norwood Kids Foundation, Brandy and Ray J's charitable organization. Lisa is the youngest African-American woman to choreograph a Broadway stage production, up close and personal, at the Lunt Fontaine Theater. Among many other achievements, she's also performed on Broadway and has 2 Billboard Top 20 R&B hit records. And finally, her acting credits include Him and Us, Seth, The Raven, and her memorial role as Dina on the long-running soap All My Children. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Lisa Ruffin right there. And she's been with it. She takes all her talent. She brings a lot of other actors out to this event. It's a good event.
It's a wonderful event. It
Yes,
really
ma'am.
is. You know, the beauty of Little Miss African American is that it's the first time these girls have ever walked on stage. What the show really is behind.
Right.
It's not what you really
I've watched you
on
doing the show.
stage.
You are backstage, you're here, you're there, you're
Yes, the babies are terrified.
everywhere. Oh, yes. Here she come. Hey, you have every right to do that, right?
They're terrified,
Right.
but they get out there and do it because they practice.
Right.
Their families out there cheering them on, but we need to celebrate our little girls.
Right.
We just don't get it.
Right.
That's the beauty of Little Miss African American, to see where they start and then see where they come from.
Yes.
It's almost like a coming of age.
Right. The parents, I watch the parents, they're so proud, so
Yeah, they're
proud. The tears are running. Here come the cameras, here come this and that. Now, these girls, I forgot to ask people, how old are these little girls?
6 to 12 years old. And they're doing monologues. They're studying. They're using their vocabulary. They're learning just the teachers that I have. Sandra McLean is one of my favorite directors to work with, and she gave him a class last week.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, the girls grew immensely.
Yes.
They're learning how to project their words, their voices, how to speak. One little girl told us, and I have it on tape too, I should have sent it to you. She said, I said, baby, why don't you smile anymore? She says, because people just think I'm weak.
Yes.
I'm like, they're going to think you weak because you smile. She said, yeah, because, you never show people, you keep your defense up all the time. I'm like, oh,
Those
no,
are excuses.
no,
That's not necessary. Walk with your head high.
Right. And I talked to her mom, and her mom
Yes.
said that was the reason why she put her in Little Miss African American.
Good.
But I talked to her. The little girl told me, she said, well, my brother told me that. He got it from football. So it goes back to communication. You have to talk to the kids to find out what it is. She went through this whole long thing. They're taking her to the psychiatrist. She doesn't want to smile. It was just really simply talking to her to say, baby, why don't you smile?
Right. Bobby, would you show us a picture of the Saturday Night Live for just a moment?
Oh,
This is one of the roles that you had. In fact, this was your first IMDb role that you had.
was it?
Yes, this is your
didn't
first
even
one.
know that.
Yes. You were on there. What that guy's name? Murphy?
I think it was Eddie Murphy.
Eddie
maybe.
Murphy? He's got a movie coming out.
Another one?
Yeah, Dolomite.
Oh, I know. That's going to be incredible.
That's going to be great. Rudy Ray Moore. Remember Rudy Ray Moore?
My dad did. No, I remember him.
Oh,
Yeah,
he was
absolutely.
something else. I'm glad to see that movie of him is coming out. The bio of him.
That is.
But Eddie, he needed some work and he needed something to do. Give him something to do.
And that's a good project too.
Indeed.
That's a good project.
Now let me ask you a question. Now, they allow me one crazy question per show.
Goodness. Okay.
And here's my crazy question.
Oh no.
Who is Sydney Cannon?
Oh, Sydney Cannon was a contestant in Little Miss African American Scholarship Pageant. She's now married. She graduated from Spelman University. She's about to have another baby. And she is Reuben Cannon's daughter, who is the producer. Well, he started out as a casting director. And he did Color Purple. Then he really helped Tyler Perry put his whole conglomerate of fabulousness together. That's who Sydney Cannon is. Little Miss African American, little Sydney Cannon.
Well, let's take a look at it. Roll it, Tony. Okay. You have seen hundreds, I mean hundreds of girls since you started. Do they come back to you?
Not only do they come back, they feel like they need to come back so they can make sure that the little girls learn how to wear their cap properly. And they are very opinionated and very serious about their girls and their cap. You know, I'm really proud. And
These are the future. These are the future. These are the future mothers, doctors, lawyers. These are the future.
Yeah. And when I started Little Miss African American, that was my dream. I just wanted to give the girls, I wanted them to be effective in this world.
Got you.
To make a difference.
Right.
And they really, truly are.
Right. Tanya has daughters.
Tanya's daughter was in my program. Yes. She's now an editor. She's running the film festival.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Got you.
Brilliant.
Gotcha.
Oh, I have so many my girls are so amazing. Yeah. The alumni, I look back at them and I just can't even believe that I might have had anything to do with giving them the confidence to dream.
Gotcha. Little girls are special.
Yeah, they are.
Little black girls are very special.
And they have special issues.
Yes.
They have issues that only another black woman can answer.
That's right. My youngest child, Jordan, she's 24 years old. She's now in her second year of law school, Yale Law School.
Brilliant.
I'm very proud and happy of that girl and all my other girls.
Brilliant.
Very happy for them.
But why don't we hear about this? This is my thing.
I know. That's what this is all about. To me, this is all about.
Other cultures that celebrate their children.
Right.
You know, Hispanic girls, the Asian girls. Why don't we celebrate our little black girls?
Well, get in her program and get people moving,
right?
So they can start pick up on that. You know, with cameras out there, do something,
right? And you know, a big part of that is me too. But
that's not your responsibility. Once you take them out of the pageant, it's on them. You teach them everything. You can teach a dog, but you can't teach new tricks.
Yeah, right. But we've had so many offers to do reality shows, and once. What was it, about 4 years ago, the contract there had a huge check in front of me, and I turned it down. And I had a friend call me, an editor, say, Lisa, somebody has totally used your concept to try to do another Little Miss African American.
Oh, really?
And I'm not even going to say
the name of it. Is it copyrighted?
I've got so much.
I wish they would try something like that.
Well, they did.
They sure.
did. But it was the most horrific thing I've ever seen in my life.
Wasn't what you did.
It only lasted 4 episodes. They kept trying to involve Little Miss African American, and I wouldn't do it. And, you know, the reason why I've held so strong and held so tight onto Little Miss African American, last month we got a phone call from Warner Brothers, and they were saying, we've got Miss USA, Miss Teen USA, Miss America on the show, and we would like to include Little Miss African American with the queens.
Wow. See what you started?
I was so, excited because it's the first time in history that there's been all African American women winning all the major pageants. Yeah. And the wonderful thing about the pageants are, one girl's a lawyer now. Mm-hmm. She got to pay all her student loans off. You put money away for school. Right. You get to travel. You get a car. You get money. Your education completely paid for.
Yes.
It's the best gig in town. Sure all right. Is. So we were really proud. You could go to our Facebook page, Little Miss African American, or...
Got a website?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got to go to the website.
Go ahead.
Okay. You ready? Everybody have their pencil? Write it down. Go to it today. It's www.littlemissafricanamerican.org. Spelled all the way out. LITTLEMISS africanamerican.org. It's .org.
.org. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Every year, you have dozens of top celebrities as judges for the competition. Who you got this year?
Ron, I can't reveal it yet. We have like some major surprises. But I'll tell you who one judge is.
Yes.
And that one judge is actually sitting right here in the room, Mr. Ron Brewington.
Every year, you always ask me.
I know, because you're smart. You're a professor. You judge the girls so well.
Thank you.
You know, we have girls that are different levels, but you understand, you know, if she's 6 years old and doesn't have any teeth and she's trying to pronounce Ella Fitzgerald, you understand that it's because she didn't have any teeth, not because she doesn't know what she's saying. So, you know,
These ladies are too much, y'all.
That's why you have to have important judges that understand, you know, where our girls are at that time.
Yes.
Just because she doesn't have teeth doesn't mean that she doesn't know what she's talking about.
Right, right.
It might come out a little bit different, but...
I understand. See, you make me want to go out there and buy some tickets.
Oh, my gosh.
That's all I got to say. So how do I get the tickets?
You go to the website.
Go to the website.
Yes, www.littlemissafricanamerican.org.
Yes.
And you can buy all the tickets. Well, no, you can't buy all the tickets. But we do have tickets, and tickets are $25.
Got you. And this year it's going to be where?
It will be at the Nate Holden Performing Arts Center.
Okay.
In, it's West Washington Boulevard.
Yes.
And it's Saturday. It's the first time it's on a Saturday. It's Saturday the 10th. And I realized why the 10th is such an important day is because it was my dad's birthday.
Amen.
Who's in heaven now. So.
Amen. Folks need to understand that this is an educational format dedicated to the intellectual success of African American girls ages 6 through 12. Do I have to tell you what's going on in the world today? No, I hope not. And the need for an education to make it in the world, you gotta have it.
Yeah, it breaks my heart.
Right.
You know, with what's happening with our educational goals with our little girls. We don't have the support. We don't have...
Right.
The test scores are horrific.
Ugh, yeah.
It's horrific. They don't have signatures. They can't write. They can't even...
Tell me about it. And I have to explain that to them. This writing is a form of communication. If I can't understand your writing, even on the test, it's wrong. I can't understand it.
Yes.
They don't get it.
And I had
Very
a
important.
conversation I almost lost my cool. One little girl, I said, "Baby, how are you going to write a check?" She says, "Oh, just click it." And she took her phone. And
excuse me.
Yeah. I said, "Well, how will you sign your tax returns?" "You do it electronically." She said, "Miss Lisa, you really don't need to learn how to write anymore because it's all right there. You can even talk in the computer." And, I got
I would lose my cool behind that one. Yeah,
I did. I did.
Oh,
I had to step out. One of my staff members pulled me. She said, "Lisa," I said, "but seriously, come on now. Technology is fantastic. I love it. I like to speak text, even though it comes out wrong half the time. You have to check it. But still, you have to learn how to write."
That's right. It's a form of communication.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
But I hope everybody comes out and supports Little Miss African American. Our girls need to be supported.
Indeed. We got one more video. I hope the machine can hold it for my fingers across. This is an actress. Her name is Deborah Wilson, of course.
Oh, yeah.
189 actor credits. Roll it.
Hi, I'm Deborah Wilson, and I want to tell you about an event that I'm proud to be part of. It's called the Little Miss African American Scholarship Pageant. And unlike other pageants, this pageant focuses not on beauty and talent, but education first. And this organization's founding principles are education, intelligence, self-esteem, self-love, and success. Now, here's where you come in. Every year they hope to raise $10,000 in scholarship funds for young girls ages 6 through 12. So won't you please, please, please consider making a charitable donation today. This organization is a 501c3, which means your money is in great hands because they've been around for 24 years. Now, to learn about the pageant, the organization, and how to contribute, please go to www.littlemissafricanamerican.org. That's www.littlemissafricanamerican.org. And I hope to see you.
Oh, thank you so very much, Deborah. Words of wisdom. This is a tax-deductible organization. Please make a donation today and help us change the life of a little girl.
Yeah.
And we want to thank you, Lisa. You, year after year, every year, as long as I'm in this business, you always got a seat here, lady. Come and bring that smile on your pretty face and let folks know we are going to talk about what you do Next year will be 27. The year after that will be 28, 29, and keep on doing it.
You know, I keep trying to retire, right?
Yeah, we ain't letting you retire. No, you didn't get the memo. She didn't get the memo.
No, they sent me. No, they were serious. I had my dear, wonderful friend Layla.
Yes.
Ali was like, no. They came and redid Homemade Simple. She has a show called Homemade Simple, and they came and redid my garage and turned it into a wonderful rehearsal studio where the girls can rehearse at. So I keep trying to retire, but I guess there's a need out there.
There is a need, and this is something that, and you've done something good. You know, they say God put you here for a reason. He put you here for that reason.
Yeah. I thought I was going to do something else.
Well, God told you
I went to Juilliard. I've been in the dance studio my whole life, okay? I just
Right.
want to create beauty that way. I never thought I'd be doing Little Miss African American, but it was a gift, truly a gift, because it keeps giving.
Yes.
And it keeps getting. In fact, we have 2 girls that their mothers were in Little Miss African American. Now they've got their babies in Little Miss African American. They're contestants this
And you
year.
want to leave? Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I do.
I'm a tell Cecil. May I have your right hand, please? Thank you.
Are you going to ask me to marry you? I'm only
I hadn't thought about that. Thank you, darling. One silver
thank
dollar,
you.
always for good luck.
Thank
you so very, very much.
Thank
And you
you,
know I got
Ron.
something else for you. We don't with ladies like yourself and Tanya in here. We bring the best for you, ladies. We're so happy to see you both. Wish you. Oh, there it is.
I'm ready. Thank you, Ron. It's
Ladies,
always a
thank you.
pleasure. I
Thank
love
you.
the Actor's Choice.
Thank you. We
Such
like it.
good
Thank you.
information.
Thank you. You bring it. You bring it. I'm just here to stir the pot.
And Tanya and I started our careers back in New York together.
Did you now?
Yeah, we were on Another World. Was that what it was? We were doing All My Children. Mm-hmm.
God bless you. Thank you, ladies. Thank you very, very much. And we'll see you at the pageant.
Little Miss African American.
Special thanks to our sponsors, Harvey Brandman, Photography is an Art, Ron Irwin's Haiku, Style, Passion, Heart, Larry Buford's Book to the Future, Time Travel, Message in the Capsule, and State Farm agent Carla Green. Special thanks to our special guest today, Coach Mentor Tanya Kersey, and Little Miss African American Scholarship Pageant founder and executive director, Lisa Ruffin. Please come back again, ladies. And of course, special thanks to our ever-growing audience. Be well. We'll see you next time. That's it.